be a lot of head scratching going on with this car and the way it performed today. I know you were able to move forward, but do you feel like you understand this car and where the pace was today? Or
I mean, I was much happier today. I was moving forwards. I think ultimately, the car felt better, even though I had a lot of understeer in P1. The car felt really great, and even for P2. And then we made this change overnight because we had so much understeer, and then it just flipped it on its knife edge. It just flipped it onto the other side. So we backed out a bunch of wing for quali and for the race, and I was progressing. I felt like I was moving in the right direction, but just too far back, unfortunately. So I think if I qualified where George was, I would have finished at least there, if not further ahead.
That was exactly was going to be my next question. Yeah, had you not had the issues yesterday and managed to qualify further up, where do you think was possible today ultimately?
I think we could have been close to the podium today. I don't know whether or not we were faster than Ferraris, but there were elements of our pace which was really, really strong. And so, but the car was not great compared to like the last race. We had a lot more pace in the last race. Today we're a lot closer to others.
Thank you. Thanks. Hi George. That looked like a tough old afternoon, and when I spoke to you yesterday you were sort of quite positive about the car's race pace, but it just didn't seem to be there. Would that be fair?
No, not at all. Don't really understand what's happened, in all honesty. And it was on all three tyres, and we were just slow on all three, and was just going backwards. So I don't really know. It's weird how we could qualify fourth and we were consistently just behind those three cars in front and well ahead of the Ferrari, and today it just all disappeared.
Was it degradation was just much worse than you thought? I mean, the track temperature today was hotter apparently than we had this week.
I don't know what it was. It just felt like I had no grip. It felt like I was sliding around like I was on ice. So something to do with the tyres. Definitely got something wrong somewhere. But right now, scratching my head a little bit to know why.
Ferrari seemed to surprise quite a few people today, as well as the gap at the front that McLaren had over everyone as well was astounding. Yeah. How much of a fight have you got now to stay in that group of top four or top three?
Well, I mean, we've been there the last 6 races. This is definitely an outlier. So, performance does swing circuit to circuit, but this does seem a little bit odd. It's strange how we can win 3 of the last 4 and be fighting in Montreal and all of these places, and then suddenly finish 50 seconds behind the win today. So we need to look into it.
Does anything about the fact it's going to be very hot in Monza next week help you?
No idea, to be honest. I have no idea. So today was a really odd one.
All right, thanks very much.
Well, Toto, a little bit disappointing, I sense, with 7th and 8th today, and maybe a surprise you didn't quite have the race pace.
That was really a totally off weekend. And very surprising. There's, I think, a lot we need to look at, because you don't finish first and second 3 weeks ago, and then 7th and 8th so far off the pace. So yeah, there will be lots of head scratching, looking at data, and then we come back strong in Monza, hopefully.
Yeah, but a positive day for Lewis, at least. That was a typically battling performance for him coming through.
Yeah, I think when you consider where he's coming from, that was certainly not bad. Whether it was the pace that we could have held on to a podium, probably not. I think the car was not good enough today.
Yeah. Feels like a significant day in Formula One, though, with Red Bull beaten by a margin like that, with Mercedes power, albeit with McLaren. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, I would wish that we would have been part of this in the front. We were in Spa, but not here. And yeah, it looked like a big gap. And in lap 42, he's having quickest lap. So laps. So congratulations to McLaren, to Zach, to Andrea, and the drivers. That is really impressive.
Okay, one last question. We talked about Kimi Antonelli yesterday. Some stories suggesting he might deputise in the Williams for Logan Sargent. Can you say that will not happen?
Yeah, that's not going to happen. We're going to put Kimi in FP1 on Friday. Okay. That's definitive, and continue our program as we have planned.
But Red Bull look vulnerable now, so the rest have got to sense there's a bit of blood there now.
Yeah, it's good. We got all, the McLarens, the Ferraris, and ourselves. We just got to even ramp our game more up and fight them.
Thanks, Toto.
Thank you.